What's going on, you guys? Mr. Allen here with a video on geometric dilations. We got to dilate this triangle right here by a factor of 3 from point Q. A couple things that we're going to need for this: a straight edge and a compass. We're actually going to use this compass here for measuring. You could also likely use a ruler. I actually find it easier though with a compass, and a lot of teachers will have you use a compass for this. So first step, I'm going to take my straight edge and I'm going to connect from point Q through each one of these 3 vertices, and I'm going to extend it out a ways because remember, we got to do a factor of 3. We're dilating it by a factor of 3. So we got to have room to work there. All right, so I'm going to take this guy, line her up, make sure we pass through that vertex. There we go. Then the next one here, I'm going to go through the close vertice, pass right through, extend it out because again, we're going by a factor of 3. We want to make sure we have enough room to work, right? If we don't, you can always extend it out a little bit further later on. But I'd like to just do things once. We'll see. Watch, I'm going to run out of room on this one. All right, there we go. Cool, so looking pretty solid. Now I'm going to take my compass here, this guy, and we're going to use it as a measuring tool. So what I need to do here is I'm going to open it up from this point Q to the first vertex there. All right. So right now, when I have it set and I tighten her down, let me double check it. This right here is 1 tick mark, okay, or 1 arc, if you will. There we go. Sorry, it slips around sometimes. Then I'm going to go here. Got to do it again. So this is 2 times and then 3 times. Cool. We got enough room. Excellent. And then we'll just do the same thing 3 more times. So I'm going to open this up, get it lined up here. That's looking pretty good. Tighten it down. So this one you really don't need to do. I just do it for counting. So that's 1, 2, and whoop, 3. Boom. And then the last one, open it up. There we go. Got it lined up. Oops. Make that tick mark. 1 time. 2 times. Oh, am I going to have enough room? Just enough. 3 times. There we go. All right. Now I can take my straight edge once again. And we're going to connect the third ones, okay? So I'm going to have a new point right here, new point right here, and 1 right here. So if this was like, say, how about A, B, C? This would be A prime, B prime, and C prime for our dilation by a factor of 3. So let's connect these points now. And that's why I like to do the first one here, even though you don't really need it because it's already obviously a point of intersection there. It helps me count 1, 2, 3 times so you don't think you did 2 of them and now it's a factor of 2. No, this is a factor of 3. So we're going to connect all of our primes now. So I got A prime to B prime. Then we've got B prime to C prime. There we go. And then lastly, A prime to C prime. And I've got this new triangle that is 3 times the size. There we go. Awesome. Don't believe me that it's 3 times the size? Let's check it out. Hopefully it is 3 times the size. It's always a little tricky on here because the compass moves around a little bit. I got an eraser here to help it stick, but it doesn't always work perfectly. Let's do this. Let's go on AB here. Or actually, it's easier for me to hold for BC. We'll check BC. All right, so I'm going to set it up BC here. We're about the right width there, right? So I'm going to tighten this down. Let me double check it. There we go. Now, if I go on BC, I'm going to mark it. 1, 2, and I'm a little short there, but I think I've been slipping around a little bit. But there we go, right? Pretty dang close. Little tough with the fat markers there, but as you can see, it's like 1, 2, 3, about 3 times the size. The more accurate you are, and if you're using like a pencil, right, those things are going to help. So it's good to keep the compass steady on those things. That's why you really got to make sure the point is on there and you're using a high quality compass, all right? A little tough on the screen though, but hopefully that helps. You can see that it is 3 times the size, and we're going from point Q. So again, run down to the steps. Draw your straight lines from point Q through each one of these 3 vertices. Set your compass at the set length here and get your 3. Or if it was just doubling, we'd be going to this point and we'd be going to this point and that point, right? So set your compass for each one of those and copy those segments essentially. There we go, guys. That's it. A dilation by a factor of 3. That was awesome. Super cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the constructions. They are pretty awesome. A little challenging, but awesome. Have a great day, guys.